Morning everyone, this is Kanzani of 9th standard studying in Abhinav High School. Nowadays we can see that corruption is widely spreading. So here me and my friends all came to suggest some steps to prevent it. We Indians have gone through many struggles and fights for 200 years to gain independence for our country from the Britishers. The first Prime Minister of India, Sir Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, appointed Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as the leader of the drafting committee. They prepared laws based on the moral values, ethics, etc. But in our society, some corruptors are crossing these laws and making the country dishonored. So, the best example nowadays is Vijay Mallya. But how can we stop it? Corruption prevention requires strong and legal framework. This includes the laws and regulations of the judiciary. Secondly, it requires punishment and penalties. Punishment and penalties have been historically proven as the primary means of prevention of corruption. As being a responsible citizen of India, we should not do any corruption and we should not allow anyone in our society to do corruption.
Anti-corruption in Hydra. Nowadays, people lost trust in leaders, public institutions and even in society itself when they sense that anti-corruption is widely spreading. Hydra is the best example for anti-corruption. Coming to the point, Hydra stands for Hyderabad Disaster Response Assets Maintaining and Protection Agency. Government issued some laws that are the houses or buildings should not be constructed in any FTL or buffer zones. But because of this bribe, all the people constructed in FTL and buffer zones. So, all the people who were constructed in FTL and buffer zones lose their total life investment without any difference in rich and poor. Dream construction is a big dream for each and every citizen. But because of this bribe, they lose all their houses and total life investment. So, as a responsible citizen of India, I always try to eradicate anti-corruption. Thank you.
Corruption of income tax. Corruption in tax collection can be damaging to the state's coffers and lead to reduced public services. It can occur when state officials take bribes and embezzle funds. Nowadays in our society, highly professionals and business personalities or political leaders are always hidden to the public and CBI. If few means CBI officers misuse their identity, they always support corruptors. Today I am concluding my words to eradicate corruption in tax department. Thank you.
Anti-corruption in elections. Elections act as a disruptive force, changing some of the players in the game and was potentially leading to the formation of new networks of corruption. By observing the changes as, it is possible for research to shed light on the underlying problems of corruption. Myself, I am telling that we all are working as a different types of professions, but we are public to avoid corruption. Thank you.
Corruption of lawyers. Corruption is a crime that affects more victims and creates the most injustice, inequalities and opportunities. Lawyers are expected to have a high standard knowledge and expertise when it comes to be issues like corruption. To prevent corruption, law firms can raise awareness about corruption through training and awareness raising activities. Myself, I am telling that to prevent corruption, bar associations and law firms can educate legal professionals about corruption and how to combat them. Thank you.
Corruption on drugs. Drugs are the substance which are consumed by so many actors and students. The drugs will give energetic feeling, but there are so many disadvantages caused by the drugs. Example, impact on memory loss, impact on stomach pain, changing of behavior, etc. Selling of drugs and buying are illegal, but the police leaving the sellers by taking bribes. I say that the youth should eradicate the drugs and get awareness on it. Thank you.
Corruption in medical sector. Corruption in medical sector is a complex issue with many contributing factors. Here are some factors that corruption can manifest in medical sector. Selling medical seats. In India, private medical colleges sell seats which can lead to unskilled doctors, but these seats are eligible for only skilled doctors. Selling body parts. Investing money like a business by selling body parts of humans. Selling body parts of humans is known as organ trade. Organ trade is also known as blood market or red market, actually defined as trading with human body products and organs. Respect to female doctors. Female doctors are not given respect by the patients. Some are abused and murdered by the patients and senior doctors.
For example, Calcutta case. A trainee doctor was murdered and abused by the senior students while studying. As being an Indian, we should protect ourselves and do not encourage corruption in medical sector. Thank you.
Don't encourage corruption.